I'm going to get to you in a minute. Hey everyone, a subscriber asked me to show them the helmet and camera and etc. setup that I use, just because of the sound quality and everything like that. It took a little bit of tweaking, so I'm going to go through that at the moment. And also because I wear glasses underneath the helmet, just what I do for that and how that all works out for me. So this is the setup that I use. I have another helmet that I barely really use at all. It's a Shoei Neotec. It's an XL. I have an enormous head, and I got the innards for it, the inner cushioning for it, that was slightly thinner as well, so that it doesn't crush my precious face. So it's a really nice helmet. It's a flip up. Some people do not like flip ups, but I think they're probably just about as safe as regular helmets. As a thing goes, they have the same rating, so what can you do? So it's a very decent helmet. It has the flip up thing. It has a sun visor which comes down like so. That's quite handy for when I'm commuting. As I mentioned before, I commute to the east in the morning and to the west in the evening, so the worst possible times to be going into the sun. I have two main add-ons to the helmet. One is the Cardo Scala Rider QZ, which is their basic model of Bluetooth hands-free. So that's the unit clips off itself, and you can charge that up or bring it with you or whatever you end up doing. And then there's the sort of docking station for it here, and you can put your own headphones into it, which is handy. I use the headphones that came with it because I'm not fussy and it's only calls. There's also with that goes to this headset here. So this headset isn't where the audio for the videos comes from. That's just for the Bluetooth, and that goes in there. Hello, cat. One of the nice things about this helmet is that the innards come out completely, so you can stick them in a little bag, one of those net bags, and put them in the washing machine or hand wash them or whatever you end up doing. So that's the Cardo. The camera that I use is the Drift Ghost S. Now there's good and bad about this camera. It's fairly bulky. It's not as bulky or wide across as a GoPro. It goes on with just a little 3M mount and then clipped on like that. So it takes a little bit of tweaking to get the angle right. Good thing about the camera is that this actually rotates. So if you have it offset, mine is slightly angled outwards, so you can sort of angle it in again a bit. On the back, it's the waterproof back on it, where the audio for the mic and the USB can go in. And I'm told if you have a battery pack, you can charge it over USB and get lots of battery out of it. The way I have the mic set up is that I bought the external mic and I have it sort of fed in through here, and where it ends up is actually inside the lining here, so you can't really see it very well, but there it is there. So it's actually inside the lining, it's not exposed. And the Drift Ghost, you can adjust the mic sensitivity. So I have it set on setting 2 or setting 1 to 3, and it picks it up grand, and it gets rid of a lot of the wind noise, and it picks up the voice way over the wind. Takes a bit of tweaking, takes a bit of moving the mic around and going out and testing and all that sort of stuff, but there's an excuse for riding your bike a bit more. Other stuff for wearing glasses and treatments and stuff that I use. So I have two main treatments that I do on the helmet. See you, cat. First of all, the visor for removing gick and keeping a coating on the visor. First of all, Pinlock. Pinlock is a system you can look up, basically as a second layer inside the visor. Don't buy a helmet without Pinlock. It's just fantastic. It's just brilliant. You know, I often go around and I see that the bits around the Pinlock are completely fogged, whereas in the Pinlock is just not. It just removes 99% of fogging problems. For rain and stuff like that, on the outside, and this is a tip I got from a mate of mine who was a biker for a long time, is regular car wax, Carnauba Wax. And I got this, don't think it matters what you use, and it's actually the hard paste wax that comes with a sponge, and you just stab it and you just put it on there and wipe it off with a cloth or an old t-shirt or something like that. That'll last you a lifetime. Other sort of stuff that I do inside the helmet is I wear glasses, and you'll often find that your helmet is grand, but your glasses are going to fog. And I did sports before that required you to wear goggles and stuff like that, and it's bad crack when you fog up. And over the years I found this stuff to be the best. It's called Klar-Pilot. I originally was buying this off of, you know, random people in a plain black sort of bottle like this, and I only found out the name of it earlier this year. But this is basically a I don't know what kind of liquid it is or something like that, but before I'll go out, take the old glasses off, stick a drop on there and just wipe it on, make sure to cover the whole thing, both sides. You know, once it's on your finger you can do that. Just get an old t-shirt and just wipe it off. Don't go too mad on it, because you do want to leave like a thin film on there that repels water. And a bottle of that is about 15 quid. There's a couple of places online you can get it. I got it off Rose Motorcycles, and that'll last you years. So that's what you just saw there, is what I do before I set out. I only really do the wax if I'm gonna be out in the rain, and also I'll stick a bit of the Klar-Pilot stuff on the visor if I'm going out. That's it. That's the setup, not the science of which rockets are made. Happy Easter, those of you who do Easter. I'm going to get to you in a minute. And cheers, ride safe.